Hey everybody, we're out here at TPI. We're talking about hitting the ball farther. And a lot of people ask us all the time is, do I need to get stronger and why? Well, let's talk about that. Let's dive into why strength training helps. There's two reasons. Number one, if I look at the formula for how you hit a ball farther, one of the things that's going to influence this is torque. Torque is, in other words, is how much energy or force you're applying to the club. Now this torque, it matters how heavy the club is. So think of this, like, would you rather get hit by a train or would you rather get hit by a paper airplane? I think you'd rather get hit by a paper airplane. So the heavier the implement, it can apply more force. So if you can actually swing a heavier club, that's great. Strength will help you swing a heavier club. The problem is if you go to a heavier club, but now you can't accelerate it, well, then it kind of is counterproductive. This is why some people swing a lighter club faster because they don't have the strength to do a heavier club. But if you did, you could actually hit the ball farther because if the club weighed more and you can accelerate at the same speed, you'd hit it farther. That's one. Now, the important one I want to talk about is something called centripetal acceleration. When you swing a club, gravity and the club head swinging wants to make the club fly away from you. Right? So as I swing a club, it creates centripetal acceleration. The club wants to go fly out of your hands. If you've ever had wet grips and you accidentally let go, you'll see the club flies away. So the best players in the world, what they're doing as they're swinging, they're actually pulling back on the handle to keep this club going in a circle. And you can actually do a lot of crazy math and physics here and calculate for a 100-mile-an-hour swing, club head swing. Average on tour is like 114, 115 miles an hour. To swing this club 100 miles an hour, you actually have to be able to pull back about 87 pounds to be able to keep that going in a circle. But if you want to take this to 150 miles an hour, let's say you want to go on a long drive tour. If you do the math, it's not 87 pounds anymore. It's now 197 pounds. It's more than double. So these guys that can accelerate the club to 130, 140 miles an hour, they have to be able to counterbalance the centripetal acceleration and be able to pull backwards. That requires strength. Let me show you my favorite way to do this. We use cables all the time, cable cross. And one of the simplest exercises you can do to increase your distance the next time you go play, during the off season, during the season, work on pulling motions. This pulling motion, and especially if you're a right-handed player with your lead side, most of our long drive tour players, the biggest hitters, we don't have enough weight on the stack. They'll be able to stand here and pull back. And I like doing different stances like split stance, square stance, and even single leg stance, working on that pull strength. The more you can pull, the faster you can accelerate. That's going to make you hit the ball farther.